こんばんは。どうもありがとうございます。Show me your leg. Thank you very much. Great. Okay. I'd like to go through Shi-ho-hai. I'm going to go through it a number of times. This first round, I'm just going to go through it so you can see the kata and how it should be. Okay. Shi-ho-hai. Is. 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 Okay, I'm going to start breaking it down. You ready? First thing you do is look to the left. You're moving in this direction. You're maintaining this stance, uchi, hachichi, dachi, or yoi stance, and you're going to punch. Also, as you're moving in that direction, you're going to have that type of slide to the side. Okay? Try and maintain the stance. Right? And so you look left. Yeah! Same thing. Ease. Same thing. Ease. Same thing. Ease. So basically you do 4 turns. Somebody's coming in on you, they're punching you, you're going to start to move like this, you're going to move into kosadachi. Okay? At the same time, you're slapping that punch down, grabbing it, and then pulling that person, bam, shoulder. Okay? Here you have to modify the kosadachi, turn the foot 45 degrees as opposed to 90 degrees to the line of movement. And then that will allow you to come out and do a maigeri front kick. Punch, punch. Same thing going the other way. You know, allow you to come out, kick, punch, punch. Just like in Senshin Kotai. Down block, kick, down block, kick, attacking behind, bam! Punch, punch. Notice my feet movement. I'm not just turning 180 degrees. I'm turning 180 plus 45. And so we have 235 degree turn. Because I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to go to here. Okay, so it looks like this foot-wise. Okay. Slide in. So, is, and the arm and the shoulder also pull you in that direction. But you have to come to a real good, nice stop. Bam! And you grab the toes. You grab the ground with your toes. Punch, punch, yame. So that's Shi-ho-hai. I'm gonna get some water. So that is basically Shi-ho-hai. Okay? Now think of your stances. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, practice the stances. This almost can come into a sanchin-dachi, which is for in-close fighting. That's another thing about it. You have to recognize what the stances are for, what they're built for. And of course, Senkutsu-dachi, forward and back, forward and back. Shotokan uses a lot of Senkutsu-dachi, and that's all. They concentrate on that forward and back. You know, you do have recognition that sometimes things come in from the side, and so you have those movements. Okay, and yes, you could move into Shikodachi and the side-to-side movements. Okay, so also Shikodachi. I'm sorry, was I saying Shikodachi earlier? I meant Senkutsu-dachi. Shikodachi is, also a stance for, lateral movement, forward movement. But Shikodachi allows you to move the hips very quickly to 45-degree movements. Okay, and you modify it into Senkutsu-dachi. You could go punch, Senkutsu, Niko-ashi-dachi, defensive, offensive, Senkutsu-dachi, Shikodachi angle, allowing you to move, Shikodachi, Senkutsu-dachi, different angles. Okay, that would be a good drill, okay? Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also play on 7, 8. Oh, you can play on any of those angles. Here, 1, 2, offensive, defensive, bam, 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 bam. Gaining my space again. And that's the thing about just learning to move and being comfortable with, your movements. Just coming off line there, enough. Yeah, I have a lot of support in this leg here, but that's what I'm going to drive my power through. Bam! So that's not necessarily a linear movement, then you can kind of have a curved linear movement, dropping down and then coming back up, striking. That's some bobbing and weaving from boxing. You're loaded here. That's a jab type of punch. It's not a thrust punch. It's meant for pure speed. That's what the 1-inch punch was from Bruce Lee, was pure speed and no stopping, because he punched and that punch just kept on going through. Force is mass times acceleration. Not so much mass, but tremendous force. And that's what, that punch is. Bam! You're gonna slap the shit out of somebody. Oops, sorry. Move. 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 Have fun. Practice. Have fun. This is, for you to find yourself. Find how you move, what feels good for you. Just play with it. Imagine Shi-ho-hai, grabbing somebody. You're going to throw them. You're going to throw it all, follow where the hands are going. Bam! You let go. And that comes from kata. So, you're going from Shi-ho-hai to Kosarachi. Rotation is the purpose of that. You want to rotate that person around that circle and from up here and also down. Look at the lines of movement. Imagine a sword cutting through those angles. You know? Play with the instruments. Play with the tools. Get comfortable with the tool. Get comfortable with it. Play with it. Find out where those third points are. Find out where your leverage point is. Second time I had to rest it against there. The first time I went through and I had to find that point. Okay, there it is. Adjust it. You have the tools. You have what I'm trying to reinforce. Feet, stances. That's almost like a Shi-ho-hai. Ni-ni-wa-shi-hai. Cat stance. Practice. Vent movements. Come up. Okay, if somebody's gonna sweep me, maybe I do this. They're gonna sweep my leg out. Imagine opponents when you're moving, and then it'll help you with your combination techniques. どうもありがとうございました。